your music, your movies, your software, your car features. Even your fridge is starting to want a monthly fee. Slowly, quietly, everything you used to buy has turned into something you rent. This wasn't an accident, and it wasn't for your benefit. There's a very specific reason companies would rather charge you a little forever than a lot once, and once you see it, you'll spot the pattern everywhere. Let's start with the money, because that's what drives all of it. Imagine you sell something once for $60. Nice. But you have to find a brand new customer to do it again. Now imagine instead you charge $10 a month. Within 7 months, you've already made more, and the customer just keeps paying. Same product, same person, far more money, and none of the effort of finding someone new. That's the whole engine. But it goes deeper than simple math, and the deeper reasons are the ones that actually affect your life. Let me walk you through why this took over. The first reason is something every business obsesses over: predictability. A company that sells things once never knows what next month looks like. A company with subscriptions does. It can look at its list of subscribers and predict its income with real confidence. And predictable income is worth dramatically more. Investors will value a subscription business far higher than a one-time sale business making the exact same profit. I build software, so I feel this directly. When I sell a one-time product, every month starts at zero. When I run a subscription, every month starts with income already flowing before I do anything. That stability is addictive for a business, which is exactly why so many rush toward it, whether the product suits it or not. So the push to subscriptions isn't only about squeezing you. It's that the business itself becomes worth more the moment your payment repeats. You became more valuable as a subscriber than as a buyer. Here's the shift most people haven't fully noticed. You're quietly losing ownership. When you bought a thing, it was yours. You could keep it forever, lend it, sell it. When you subscribe, you own nothing. You're renting access, and the moment you stop paying, it all vanishes. Your music library, your software, your saved work, gone the day the payment stops. And it goes further. Things you clearly bought are being turned into rentals after the fact. Car makers charging monthly to unlock heated seats already built into the car. Devices where a feature you paid for sits locked behind a subscription. The hardware is yours. The feature is rented. This is the part I'd want you to really sit with. A subscription doesn't just take your money repeatedly. It changes you from an owner into a renter of your own things. And a renter can always be charged more or locked out. Now, the builder's confession. Ever notice how easy it is to sign up and how strangely hard it is to cancel? That's not incompetence. That's design. Subscribing is one tap. Canceling is buried 3 menus deep, behind an "Are you sure?", a retention offer, and sometimes a phone call. The industry even has quiet names for these patterns. Designs meant to keep you paying through friction and forgetting. And forgetting is the real profit. A huge share of subscription revenue comes from people paying for things they no longer use. The gym app, the trial they meant to cancel, the service they forgot exists. When I've built subscription systems, the uncomfortable truth is that a forgotten subscriber and an active one pay exactly the same. The system doesn't need you to use it. It just needs you to not cancel. So what do you do in a world that wants to rent you everything? 2 moves. First, separate what's genuinely worth renting from what isn't. Some subscriptions are fair. You get continuous value. You use them constantly. Renting those makes sense. The problem is the drift, the 10 forgotten ones quietly draining you in the background. Once a year, list every recurring charge you have. Most people are shocked by that list. Cancel what you don't actually use. Second, prefer owning where you still can. Where a one-time purchase exists for something you'll use for years, it's often cheaper over time than the convenient monthly version. Convenience is exactly what they're charging a premium for. You can't opt out of the subscription world entirely, but you can stop paying rent on things you forgot you were renting. So, why is everything becoming a subscription? Because a payment that repeats is worth more than a payment that doesn't. Because a renter is worth more than an owner. And because a forgotten subscriber pays just as well as a loyal one. None of that is evil on its own. But stack it all up, and you get a world designed to turn every purchase into a payment that never quite ends, unless you're the one who decides to end it. Go check your recurring charges tonight, not tomorrow, tonight. That one habit